Anush. Okay. So we will start now with multiple choice questions in your state board book on complex numbers. Okay. Okay. You all know what a complex number is? Complex number means which is, there are two sets of numbers, real number and complex imaginary number. Complex number is a combination real and imaginary number. I is imaginary number, that is equal to square root of -1. This is not real. The really real value does not exist. But this is what we represent as I. The reason is that this is useful in solving equations. Like suppose you have an equal to -1. You need the solution to this equation, and this is needed in solving a lot of problems in real life. Okay, so so we have created this concept of imaginary number, which is represented as I. Okay, this is equal to root of -1. Complex number it is a combination of real and imaginary number. So what we call as A plus IB. Okay, where A is a real number and B is a real number and I is the root of -1. This kind of number is called complex number. Okay, so it is generally represented as Z. உங்களுக்கு நீங்க 11th காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் நம்பர் ஏதாச்சும் வந்திருக்கா உங்களுக்கு?
No sir.
Quadratic equations when you solve quadratic equation, if that root of b square minus 4ac comes out as negative, so then what is the solution to that kind of equation? There it will be, we will use this imaginary number and complex numbers. Okay, so I think in CBSE they are covering complex numbers to some extent in 11th standard, but this is the concept. Okay, so now the important facts here I will tell you. I square equal to -1. Okay, because I equal to root of -1, so I square equal to -1. I cube equal to -1 into I, which is equal to -I. I to the power of 4 equal to -I, again I cube into another I. Yeah, so that means -I square, which is equal to minus, we know that I square is -1, so it becomes 1. So I to the power of 4 is 1. Again I to the power of 5 will be I, 1 into I, right? So I to the power of 6 will be again I into I, which is -1, and so on. It goes in the same way. Then -1, then again we will multiply by I, it will become -I. So I power 7 will become -I, I power 8 will become 1, then again I power 9 will become I, and so on. Yes, this is the way the I powers of I behave. Okay, so looking at that, now the first problem in your book, okay, in your book objective type question is this. So what is I to the power of n plus I to the power of n minus 1 plus I to the power of n minus 2 plus I to the power of n minus 3? Sorry, n plus I to the power of n plus I to the power of n plus 1 plus I to the power of n plus 2 plus I to the power of n plus 3. So there are 4 consecutive numbers, n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3. So I to the power, what is the value of this?
0 sir.
Very good. Sundaresan, you're right. So anybody else? So we just now saw, right? So it goes in the sequence. 4 consecutive values if you take. So they are going to be -1, then -i, then 1, then I. Then again it is going to become -1, okay, -i, 1, I. So you take any 4 consecutive values, so you will see, there will be 1i and 1 -i, then 1, 1 and 1 -1. Any 4 consecutive values if you take. So which will add up to, so -i and I will get cancelled, 1 and -1 will get cancelled. So any 4 consecutive powers will therefore become 0. This is it. Plus -1, huh? 0. So let's look at problem number 2. I think if you have not, you have only Sundaresan now. Rest of the people seem to have gone. Okay, Sundaresan, good. So I think other people are, totally unprepared. So this is probably right. So let's look at the second problem. Okay. The value of sigma n to the power of n 1 to 13. Sigma 1 to 13. I power n plus I power n minus 1. Right. So that's all the problem is. Okay. Sundaresan, please try this out now.
Sir, I'm trying, sir.
Try it.
Sir, 1, sir.
You're getting 1? Okay. So let's verify it. So how did you do it? It's I power 1, right? Plus I square plus I cube up to I power n minus 1. This is I power n plus n minus 1. Sorry, this is wrong. I power 1 plus I power 0. This is your first term.
Yes, sir.
Right? Plus I square plus I power 1. This is your second term. And 13 terms are there. So 13th term will be I power 13 plus I power 12. Okay. So you see, the first term is I power. We'll put I power 0 in the beginning. Okay. அதுக்கப்புறம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா I power 1 plus I power 1 ன்னு வரும் இல்லையா?
I got 1 plus I, sir.
I power 12 I power 12 ன்னு ரெண்டு வாட்டி வந்துரும். ஏன்னா இதுல ஒரு 12 இருக்கு, previous இதுலயும் ஒரு 12 இருக்கும். அப்புறம் கடைசியில I power 13 இருக்கும். Did you get like this?
Yes, sir. Actually, I got 1 plus I, sir.
That's right. Okay. Because this is equal to, very good. So you are right. So 2 times I plus I square up to I power 12 plus I power 13. So this is 1 and this is, because 12 terms, 4, 4, 4, all are 4 terms or consecutive 4 terms will be 0, right? So this will be 0 plus 0 plus 0. So it will become 0. Yeah. I power 13 will be, because I power 12 is 1, I power 13 will be I.
I.
1 plus I. So is that option there? 1 plus I.
Yes, sir.
I didn't write the options. I think that it's there, right?
Yes,
1
sir.
plus I is the first option. Okay. Let us look at the next problem. Okay. I am not able to cut and paste because on this problem I think I can cut and paste. The area of the triangle formed by the complex numbers Zi, Z and Zi plus Z. Okay, so I think the font size needs to be increased. Okay. So there are options given, but let's not worry about the options. So just let's try to get the value here. Zi plus Zi, Z and Zi plus Z. Z, IZ, Z plus IZ. Z, IZ, Zi plus Z. So anyway, it's the same. Okay. So here you take Z equal to A plus IB in terms of real numbers. Okay. And find out, so this A plus IB, it can be represented in a argand plane, okay, as a XY point, right? That will be a point here, will be A comma B. So that way we can represent when Z equal to A plus IB. Similarly, calculate Zi plus Z and calculate the coordinates. So once we know the 3 coordinates of a triangle, so we have a formula to compute its area. Right? What is the formula? Do you remember how to calculate? First of all, let us calculate the 3 coordinates. Okay. So let us say first point Z. Its coordinates are A and B. Second coordinate is IZ. So what is IZ?
Minus B plus IA, sir.
Very good. Minus B plus IA. Okay. So we have to go B here, minus B plus IA, somewhere here. Okay. So this is your minus B comma A. And this point is your IZ. Right. So what is the third point? Z plus IZ. So what is Z plus IZB?
A minus B plus I of B plus A.
So a minus b and I of a plus b. So where will that be? Y will be somewhere a plus b ங்கிறனால இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் மேல இருக்கும். A minus b will be somewhere here. Okay, let us put somewhere here. This is your
Sir, a minus b na அது வந்து நெகட்டிவ் ஆகாதா சார்?
Not necessarily. It depends on whether a is positive or a is bigger or b is bigger. No, it can be here or here. So I'm just assuming that a is bigger. So it doesn't matter really. So now all that we need to worry about is the three coordinates. Okay. So here the coordinates are a minus b and a plus b. Okay. So we have a triangle whose three coordinates are given by a comma b minus b comma a minus b comma a plus b. So then what is the area of the triangle? We have read it in the last year, I think in your book it was there, in your matrix and determinants. There is a formula. There are three coordinates. So how to calculate the area? Do you remember that, Sundaresan?
Sir, no sir.
So area of triangle where the coordinates are x1, x2, y1, y2, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Then the area is given by x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, then 1, 1, 1. So now you remember? This is the formula. Munala you put a half. Okay. So now we know the value of x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So you put those values and calculate the determinant, and so that will be the area of the triangle. Okay. Calculate now. First point is a comma b. Second point is minus b comma a. Third point is a minus b and a plus b. 1, 1, 1. So this is what you have to calculate. So you can now calculate, right, Sundaresan? I'm not.
Yes sir.
The best way is, take these 1, 1, 1. Okay. So take this 1 into its cofactor. Okay.
Yes sir.
Because then it will be little bit easier instead of taking. You can take any row or any column.
Sir, I got half of minus b square minus a square.
Half of minus b square minus a square. Okay. Can you check it once again? I think you should be getting a square plus b square. Okay. This will be equal to mod z. Okay. Sorry, this is half of a square plus b square is half of mod z, because a square plus b square is mod z. So one of the options is half of mod z. So that is the correct answer. It's true, huh?
Sir, actually, half mod is at whole square, sir. Because
Half.
mod is that contains also square root of a square plus b square.
Correct. 1 minute. Yeah. Mod is equal to square root of a square plus. What are the options given?
Sir, option A, sir.
Half into mod z square. Correct. So a square plus b square equal to mod z square. So half of mod z square. So let's look at the next problem. Number is 1 by I minus 2. Then find the number.
நீங்க தண்ணி நிரப்பும் போது அதுல என்ன என்ன தண்ணி அந்த வாட்டர்
Here you have a rule, right? So if you take a conjugate and another conjugate of it, okay, so that will be equal to the same number. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is the method you can use. Because conjugate you put I equal to minus I. So again you put I equal to minus I, it will become the same number. Conjugate of 1 by I minus 2. Are you working on it, Sundaresan?
Sir, no, sir.
No. Okay. See, when you want to find the conjugate of a number, if it is in the form a plus ib, you will write it as
A minus IB.
a minus ib. But basically, what you are doing is putting I equal to minus I. Okay, so that is the substitution that you have to do. So it holds even when the number is of this form. Okay, 1 by I minus 2, even if it is in this form, so we can put conjugate of this as 1 by, instead of I, you put minus I, minus 2. Okay? So you simply put I equal to minus I. So this will be your result. This will become minus 1 by, on simplification, you will get it as minus 1 by I plus 2. So that option is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Minus 1 by I plus 2. Okay, so let's look at the next problem. Root 3 plus I the whole cube. Given as z equal to root 3 plus I the whole cube, 3I plus 4 whole square by 8 plus 6I whole square. That's right. Then you are asked to find the modulus of z.
எதனால அது பேர் உராய்வு என்று பெயர். என்ன பேரு? உராய்வு. கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா உராய்வு என்று? உராய்வு கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? ஃபிரிக்ஷன்.
Can you think of a method to do this?
Sir, we want to write them in r cos theta plus sin theta formula and multiply the power number into the with theta.
That is your De Moivre's theorem, right? But you don't need that here. See, you use, I'll give you the ideas here. Z1, Z2, Z3 mod is equal to mod Z1, mod Z2, mod Z3. Consequently,
The mod z1 square equal to
mod z1 to the power of n will be equal to same way mod
whole
use these two concepts and you can easily solve that.
So, கண்ணாடி வைப்பாங்க. இல்லையா? நீங்க உப்புக்காய் பேசணும்.
Right? This is the first step. So what? Yeah, what is mod root 3 plus I?
Sir, 2, sir. 2
Yeah, correct. So that is 2. Each one you can easily evaluate. 2 cube, and this is 3
20.
square plus 4 square. So 5. Then sorry, mod of this is root of this, right? 3 square plus, oh, the root is only 2. Correct. Here also root is only 5, right? 3 square plus 4 square is 25. So root of that is 5. So 10 square. So this you have to simplify. That's all. What are you getting? 5 square by 10 square is 2 square. Your 2 cube by 2 square is 2. That's all. Is there an option? 2.
Yes, sir.
No. Okay, so that's all. So problems involving mod and conjugates, you'll have to use these kind of transformations. There are many problems like that. So, 6. If z is a non-zero complex number such that I'm leaving that out, 2i z square equal to conjugate of z, 2i z square. I z square. Then what is z mod? Think about it. Can you think of any method here, any approach here?
No.
No. Okay, so I'll tell you one thing. Mod of z and mod of z conjugate. What is the relation between the two? Equal. Because z conjugate is a mirror reflection. Therefore, the mod will be same. We can visualize that. Okay. So mod of z equal to mod of z conjugate. Okay. Therefore, your mod of z, whatever they're asking, is same as model of z conjugate, which is they're given the formula, the value of expression for okay z square, right? I'm writing z and to look similar. So this we can easily simplify. Is equal to mod of 2 into mod of I into mod of z square, which I can write as mod of z the whole square. Right? So now you see what is the value of mod of 2?
2, sir.
2. What is the value of mod of I?
1, sir.
1. Very good.
சரி டெய்லி நம்ம
So you get mod of z equal to 2 times mod of z square.
படிச்சிருப்பீங்க.
Therefore, what is mod of z? So you can cancel out one of the mods. So now 2 times mod z
படிக்கும்போது அப்சனம்
equal to 1.
பொன்கனி ஸ்ரீராம் யாராவது இருக்கீங்க நான் பேர் இதெல்லாம் படிக்க ஓகே குறிப்பிட்டல் சொன்னா அப்படியே மனப்பாடம் பண்ணிட்டு போக கூடாது. குறிப்பிட்டல் என்றால் அங்க வெளியே விட்டோம்னா நம்ம வீட்டுக்கு முன்னாடி இன்னொரு வீட்டு போட்டுருப்போம். அது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா குறிப்பிட்டு அப்புறம் உங்க அப்பா எடுத்து தட்டு வைக்கும் தட்டி அப்புறம் அது பாடம் சம்பாதிக்க சீக்கிரமா குறிப்பிடி அடுத்து
Okay. So the next problem is very interesting. Okay. So there are these kind of problems only I have seen. They ask in JE also 7. Mod of z minus 2 plus I. Mod of z minus 2 plus I is less than equal to 2. Then what is the greatest value of mod z? Okay. So in the Mari problem, the concept that you use here is mod of z1 minus z2.
Greater than or equal to individual mods of z1 minus z2 whole mod.
Very good. So if you see problems like this is the concept or formula that you need to use. Okay. So here your z1 equal to z and z2 equal to 2 minus I. Right? Minus of 2 minus I. Yeah. So this. So that. So use this method. Let's see. How we can do this. So let's put now z equal to z1 equal to z, z2 equal to 2 minus I. This is greater than or equal to mod of what is z1? That is z minus mod of 2 minus I. What is mod of 2 minus I?
2, sir.
No. Root 5, right?
Yes,
2
root
square plus 1, 4 plus 1, root of that. Mod of 2 minus I is root 5. Okay. So, in inequalities you would have seen, if you come across an equation like this, mod of this is greater than or equal to mod of this, then the solution to that lies in this.
திரவ நிலையிலிருந்து திடநிலைக்கு மாறும் நிகழ்வுக்கு என்ன டேஷ் என்ற பெயர்?
Okay.
என்ன என்ன கரெக்டா சொல்லுங்க, எது கரெக்ட்?
So this is given as less than 2. So you put like this is less than 2. That means 2 is greater. Is given, no? Z mod of z minus 2 plus I is less than or equal to 2. That's what is given, right? So that means 2 is greater than z minus 2 plus I, which in turn is greater than mod of z1 minus root 5. Okay? So which means 2 is greater than this. Or other way, mod of z1 minus root 5 is less than or equal to 2. So once you get in this mod and inequalities, you would have seen such equations. Mod of z1 minus root of 5 is less than or equal to 2 அப்படின்னா mod of z1 minus root 5 is lying in this range, right? So mod of z1 minus root of 5 lies in the range minus 2 to plus 2. Then only its mod will be less than 2, right? Less than or equal to 2. So now you can see what is the you add a root 5 to each one. You should have got the answer by now, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
So this simplification, this is what you get.
Okay, very good.
So what have they asked you? What is the
What is it?
greatest value of mod z, right? No, 1 I think, just mod z.
What is the difference, basic difference?
So that mod z will lie between this and this, means this is the greatest value, right?
Yes, sir.
கையை வந்து மேலதான் மடக்க முடியும், பின்புறம் மடக்க முடியுமா? கையை பின்புறம் மடக்க முடியுமா? அதே மாதிரி கால மேல்புறம் மடக்க முடியுமா?
2 plus root 5. So is that option given?
Yes, sir. Fourth option, sir.
Fourth option, 2 plus root 5. The next problem is very similar. So this I think you should be able to do same way.
பயங்கரமான சயின்டிஸ்டா இருப்பாங்க. அவர் ஓகே, அடுத்து பார்க்கலாமா? அடுத்து பார்க்கலாம்.
Z minus
அழுத்தம் திரவ அழுத்தம் டேஷ் ஆகும். திரவ அழுத்தம் என்ன ஆகும்? அதிகரிக்கும். நம்ம பார்த்தோம் முதல்ல. டேஷ் விதியை அடிப்படையாக கொண்டு நீரியல் உயர்த்தி செயல்படுகிறது. என்ன விதி? இதெல்லாமே 10வது படிச்சது. இது இருக்கலாம் 10, 11, 9வது இருக்கிறதா நான் படிக்கிறேன். அவர்கள் திடீர்னு இப்பதான் சொன்னார். இல்லைன்னா 14வது எடுத்து தாவரங்களில் நீர் மேலேறுவதற்கு காரணம் டேஷ் என்ற திரவ பண்பே ஆகும். இந்த திரவ பண்புக்கு பேர் என்ன?
So this is what is given. Z minus 3 by Z mod of Z minus 3 by Z equal to 2. Then find the least value of mod Z.
நுண்புலை ஏற்றம்னாவே போதும்.
use the same formula, right? So mod z minus 3 by z will be
பாரோமீட்டர் எதுக்காக உபயோகப்படுத்தப்படுகிறது? அழுத்தம் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது உபயோகப்படுத்தப்படுகிறது. இந்த பாரோமீட்டர் என்ன திரவம் இருக்கும்? கடல் மட்டத்தில் என்ன அழுத்தம்?
And that this is equal to 2.
இதெல்லாம் ஆங்கிலத்தில் அதாவது எது கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? அதுக்கு பாரோமீட்டர்.
That means
பாதரசம் தான் உள்ள இருக்கும். படிச்சிருக்கீங்களா இல்லையா?
mod of
ஹலோ படிச்சிருக்கீங்க? பாரோமீட்டர்
equal to
அழுத்தத்தை கண்டுபிடிப்பதற்கு பாரோமீட்டர்
greater than or equal to 2, because 2 less than or equal to இது வருது, so I am writing it the other way. So mod of z, so again in the same way like we did, no, so we can put mod z minus mod of 3 by z.
Sir, formula greater than or equal to தானே சார் வரும்?
Formula
கொடுக்கப்பட்ட பரப்பில் செயல்படும் விசை அழுத்தம் அழுத்தம் எனப்படும்.
சார் z minus 3z அதுக்கு பக்கத்துல வந்து greater than or equal to தானே சார் வரும்?
குறிப்பிட்ட பரப்புல என்ன விசை இருக்கோ அதுக்கு அழுத்தம் எனக்கு.
1 minute.
இயங்கும் பொருள் உராய்வினால் மட்டுமே ஓய்வு நிலைக்கு வரும். இயங்கும் பொருள் உராய்வினால் மட்டுமே ஓய்வு நிலைக்கு வரும் அப்படிங்கிறாங்க.
Greater than or equal to mod of z1 minus z2 is greater than or equal to mod of z1.
உராய்வினால் பண்ணல நம்ம புவியீர்ப்பு விசையினால் கூட அது ஓய்வு நிலைக்கு வரும். அதனால அது தவறு.
So that means this will be
உன்னிப்பா நீங்க புரிஞ்சுக்கணும்.
since this is 2,
அடுத்து படிங்க. இப்போ
so if 2 greater than or equal to இதென்னு வருது, so that means this will be less than or equal to 2 mod of this. So that means this will be in the range 2 to minus 2. So in the same way we can solve this also. Okay.
கண்டிப்பா அதிக எடை கொண்ட மிதப்பு விசையை விட அதிக எடை கொண்ட பொருள் கண்டிப்பா
So
அப்பதான் மூழ்கும். அதுக்கு பேர் மிதப்பு விசைக்கு ஆங்கிலத்துல
so you will get quadratic equation, you know, when we try to solve this.
ஓகே ஒரு வழி அழுத்தம்
So for example you take first z minus
1,00,000 நியூட்டன் விசைக்கு சமம்
3 by z
ஒரு வழி அழுத்தம் என்பது ஒரு
is greater than or equal to minus 2.
atmospheric pressure ஒரு சதுர மீட்டர்
This will give you
இந்த ஒரு வழி அழுத்தம் என்பது செயல்படும் 1,00,000 நியூட்டன்
3. Mod of 3 is 3. Okay.
உருளும் உராய்வு நழுப்புராய்வை விட சற்று அதிகமாக இருக்கும். உருளும் என்ன அர்த்தம்? நழுப்புராய்வு
because I am multiplying the whole equation by mod z.
ஆனா நழுப்புராய்வு என்ன? சட்டம் இருக்காது, அப்படியே கீழே நகர்ந்து போறது. மேபி அந்த இது ரொம்ப படபடம் இருக்கிறதுனால நகர்ந்து போறது.
So this is where you solve inequalities, right? So this will be mod minus 3 இது plus 2 இருக்கிறதுனால it will be plus 3 minus 1.
சீக்கிரமா கீழே போய் நகர்ந்துரும். அந்த உருளும் உராய்வு அது குறைவாக இருக்கும், நழுவும் உராய்வு தான் அதிகமாக இருக்கும்.
plus 3.
புரியுதா? இதெல்லாம் யாராவது எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுங்க மற்றவங்களுக்கு. உருளும் உராய்வு நழுவும் உராய்வு ரெண்டு என்ன?
So what does it give you?
அது ஒரு சக்கரம் இருந்தாதான் அது உருளும். சக்கரம் இல்ல, ஆனா மேல இருந்து கீழே அப்படியே ஒரு சாய்வா இருக்கு, அதுல அப்படியே விட்டாங்க
mod z plus 3 into
நழுவி வருது, அது பேர் நழுவு உராய்வு.
mod z minus 1.
உருளும் உராய்வு பற்றி குறைவா.
This is what you get. So that means either both are greater than 0 or both are less than 0. So mod z plus 3 greater than 0
அந்த பேரிங் போயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னு பாருங்க.
greater than or equal to 0 and
என்ன போயிடுச்சுன்னா பேரிங் போயிடுச்சு பாருங்க. நிறைய எல்லா வண்டிகளிலும் பேரிங் இருக்கும். அந்த வண்டிகள்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா பேரிங்ல உள்ள என்ன இருக்கும்? குண்டு குண்டா இருக்குமா? பாத்துட்டீங்களா? கோழி குண்டு மாதிரி உள்ள இருக்கும். பாத்துட்டீங்களான்னு தெரியல.
so that means
குண்டு குண்டா இருக்கும். பாத்துதான் குண்டுங்க. சரி.
I am adding minus 3 on both sides. It will be greater than or equal to minus 3. I am adding plus 1 on both sides. So what is the solution to that? It has to be greater than or equal to minus 3 and also greater than or equal to 1. So that means, so what do we conclude?
சார் நம்ம இன்னொரு பார்ட் பார்க்க வேணாமா சார்?
என்னமா?
இன்னொரு பார்ட் பார்க்க வேணாமா சார்?
பார்க்கணும். We are only doing the first part now. Okay. So this is one part. Okay. So both are greater than or equal to 0. Other part is both are less than or equal to 0. Okay. So in the both are greater than or equal to 0, then you get this, right? Mod z is greater than or equal to 1 and over. Do the same thing for the other part.
பாரோமீட்டரை கொண்டு கட்டடத்தின் உயர்த்த கிடையாது தவறு. ஏன்னா பாரோமீட்டர் ரொம்ப ஹைட் இருக்குதான். ஒரு மலை உச்சி இங்கிருந்து அளவு ஒரு 100 எவ்வளவு உயரத்துல இருக்கு, இல்ல 300 எவ்வளவு உயரத்துல இருக்கு, அதுதான் இருக்கு. வெறும்
so what does this give you? Mod z less than equal to minus 3 and mod z less than equal to 1 and கிடைக்கும். Yeah. So it has to be less than minus 3 and less than 1. அப்படின்னா then it has to be less than minus 3. Yeah.
அது அந்த சர்ஃபேஸ் நோக்கி அதுல ஒரு விசை இருக்கு. அந்த விசைனால அந்த கோள வடிவமா வரும். அது கோள வடிவம் வந்து சர்ஃபேஸ் டென்ஷன் தான் காரணம். ஓகே, வெரி குட்.
But mod z is by definition a positive quantity. Okay. So this is positive square root of, it's a distance, right? Positive square root of a square plus b square. So this is positive. So this solution is invalid. So the only solution that is left is
1.
Mod z greater than or equal to 1. So is that option given?
Yes, sir.
Option number 1, right? So that is your answer. Let's do one more problem. Here mod of z equal to 1. Then find 1 plus z divided by 1 plus z conjugate. இதானே?
எந்த இயற்பியல் அந்த கோட்பாடு படி வட்டத்திலிருந்து வெளியேற்றப்படுகிறது?
So இங்க வந்துட்டு, so you are given mod z and this expression one term has got z and other has got conjugate z. So can we, what is the relation between mod the complex number and its conjugate? What is the relation between the three?
Both are equal, sir.
Okay, one is mod of z equal to mod of z conjugate. Okay, that is correct. So is there any other relation? What is z into z conjugate?
1, sir.
No.
இப்போ இன்னொரு கேட்கலாம்.
Sir, mod z square, sir.
Correct. Z into this is mod z square.
இப்போ கதவு
Z into
அந்த கீழே இருக்கு கதவு வந்து ஒரு இடத்துல
Let me
fix பண்ணி
check
பார்த்தா,
that.
பக்கமா இருக்கணுமா இல்ல அதுல இருந்து தூரமா இருக்கணுமா? கைப்பிடி கதவோட கைப்பிடி எங்க இருந்தால் கதவை ஈஸியா திறக்க முடியும் அல்லது தூரமா இருக்கும். ஏன்னா அப்பதான் அது வந்து சீக்கிரம் அது எதனால அது என்ன தெரியுமா பேரு அந்த அந்த இதுக்கு பேர் என்ன தமிழ்ல தமிழ் இங்கிலீஷ் கூட தெரியல. எனவே அது மறந்து அந்த 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 கோட்பாடு என்னது? எனவே சரி, தேங்க்யூ. ஐ திங்க் இப்போ நான் பார்த்த ஒரு 10 கொஸ்டின்ல ஒரு 5-6 சொல்ல முடியும். இன்னொரு 5-6 ஒரு 2-3 சொல்லவே முடியல. ஒரு 5-6 டவுட்டா இருக்கு.
Sir, z mod z வந்து mod z square தான்.
Z into Z conjugate is mod z square. So then you apply that. In this Z conjugate, you can put mod z square divided by Z. Right? So in this place, you can substitute that. So then it will simplify.
We will meet again tomorrow on the biology class.
So we are trying to make it into easier, something that will cancel out.
Thank you so much.
Divided by 1 plus
கொஞ்சம் நாட் 11th 12th சிலபஸ் இல்ல, ஆனா 10 9 சிலபஸ் இருக்கிற கேள்வியா இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அப்படிதானே?
But it is given, right? This is given as 1. Mod z is given as 1. So that will eliminate that term. 1 plus 1 by z. Okay. So now you simplify this. See what you get.
Z, sir.
Get z, right? So multiply by z. Z into 1 plus z divided by 1 plus z. So it simplifies to z. Okay. Find 1 plus z divided by 1 plus z conjugate, it is z. That option given, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go to the next problem. The solution of the equation mod z minus z equal to 1 plus 2y. So we have to solve it. It means find out the value of z. Okay. So for this, you can use z equal to a plus ib or x plus. Normally, I think we use x plus iy, right? X plus iy. So and because some specific value is given, right? So we have to equate the real part with the real part and complex part with the complex, imaginary with the imaginary part. Okay. So what is mod z?
Root of x square plus y square.
Root of x square plus y square. Okay. So mod z minus z will be root of x square plus y square minus x plus iy, right? So mod z is x square plus root of x square plus y square minus x plus iy. So now this is given as equal to 1 plus 2y. So now we can equate the real and imaginary parts, because in a equation like this you can equate the real and imaginary parts. So this is the x square plus y square minus x is your real term, minus iy is the complex term, imaginary term. So from this you can see that minus y is the imaginary term here, 2 is the imaginary term here. So minus y equal to 2, that means y equal to minus 2. Okay. And what is asked now? Problem. What is the question? So we have to find out z, right? Okay. So for that we need to find out x also, x and y both we need to find, so that we find z. So we can find x in from this other part. Y square we know, right? 4 equal to 1. Equal to x plus 1. So it is a simple equation. So this gets cancelled. So 2x plus 1 equal to 4. That's it. X equal to 3 by 2. So x equal to 3 by 2 and y equal to
minus 2.
minus 2. So what is z then?
3 by 2 minus 2y.
So that is the option. Is that option given? 3 by 2 minus 2y.
Option 1, sir.
Option 1. Okay. Okay, so we have gone up to 10 problems. It's already getting late. So can you continue with the remaining problems? Try to solve maximum number of problems. Okay, so we will review this in the next class, and then do more problems on from IIT. Okay.
On IIT, yes, sir.
From the JEE, we'll take some problems from JEE.